Good morning, guys. Coming back to you with another short video. This week we are going to be looking at the equations of circles. Again, just checking in. I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you are completing the discussions. Make sure you're watching these videos. Make sure you're doing the try-its. Now, I would strongly recommend watching these videos before class meets. Whether that your teacher is me or some other geometry teacher, watching these videos prior to your class meeting is going to be really, really helpful and make that time much more effective for you. You're going to get a lot more out of it. So in this video, we're going to focus on the equation of a circle and writing the equation of a circle. So I know you guys want to see me, but we're going just to the visualizer here. All right, so here, when we're talking about a circle, we've been working with circles. Let me get a better pen. Is that one going to be it? Yeah, I think that's going to be it. When we're talking about circles, we've already kind of looked at them a little bit in the last video, but there's really two main elements of a circle. You have the center, and then you have the radius. These are the two components that help define what a circle is. For those of you who don't know the geometric definition, a circle is all the points equidistant from a single point. All points equidistant from a center. Very, very helpful for us here. Actually, the equation of a circle is based off these two values. I'm going to give you guys the generic circle equation. The generic circle equation, or the general equation, is, slide this over so you guys can see, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And again, this is just a general form. We're going to be putting numbers into this, right? And in fact, these numbers are based on the center and the radius. The center of our circle is HK. And as you could probably guess, R is the radius. All right, pretty straightforward. I'm going to do two or three examples. I'm going to give one for you guys to try, and then we'll work from there. So let's say we have a center of 3, 4, and a radius of 10. All right. I'm not actually going to graph this circle out just yet. I want to write the equation, and then we're going to check the equation in Desmos. So, I like to write out the equation in general first, and then fill it in. So I have x minus blank plus y minus blank equals blank squared. So let's start out with the radius. Very easy. That's 10, right? Boom. Now, when you're filling in the x's and the y's, what's nice is the x goes with the x. So it's x minus 3. The y goes with the y. Minus 4. Notice that for the center, in the equation, they are opposite, right? It's not positive 3 in here, it's negative 3. It's not positive 4, it's negative 4. That's why in the equation, they're opposites here. In fact, I'm going to write that there. Center is opposite in the equation. Now, we tend to want to simplify this a little bit. we actually like to write this out as x minus 3 squared. Sorry, I forgot to put those squared in there. Don't forget the squares. X minus 3 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 10 squared, which is 100. And you can leave it just like that. That's all we have to do. Let's try another one. Let's look at a center of -3, 4, and a radius of 5. So what I want you to do, I want you to pause the video, see if you can write the equation of this circle for me. So pause it. All right, well, let's check it out. Again, general form, x minus blank squared plus y minus blank squared equals blank squared. So we look at our x first, right? So our x is going to go over here. Notice our x is -3, right? So that means our value has to be the opposite of that. So it's going to be +3, +3. Again, it's opposite. We have a y value of 4. So opposite of +4 is -4. We just keep the minus there. And then our radius is 5. So our equation is x plus 3 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 25. And you can leave it just like that. And actually what we're going to do is let's go to Desmos and check this answer, right? Let me see if I can do this side by side for us. We're going to go to Desmos.com. And I'm actually going to graph this equation. Very helpful here. We have x plus 3. And if you're not sure how to get squared, there's a few different ways you can do that. If you hit the little keyboard in the bottom left-hand corner where it says Show Keyboard, there's a little squared right here. Plus y minus 4, close bracket. Another way you can do squared, besides using this coordinate, or this button down here, and in fact, if you want to use any exponent, you can click this button, and it just takes our cursor up, and you can type in 2 equals 25. So you'll notice our center, let me get us back in here, home. Right, I'm going to type in our center. Our center was -3, 4. Boom, notice. Hide keyboard. That's directly in the center of our circle. So our center works. And let's check our radius. Our radius is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a radius of 5 here. Very, very helpful for us. So you can see when I went to type in our equation, it gave us a center of -3, 4 and a radius of 5. Now I'm going to give you guys one more to try. Our center is the origin. And I'm going to let our radius be equal to 2.5. So pause the video and give that a shot. All right, we're back. Let's write it out. X minus blank squared plus y minus blank squared equals blank squared. Now, notice it didn't give us a coordinate, it said the origin. If you don't remember, the origin is 0, 0. So it becomes x minus 0. You can't really have negative 0, but that's okay. Y minus 0 equals 2.5 squared. So we're going to find out what 2.5 squared is in our calculator. So I'm going to use my iPhone because I keep getting requests to use iPhone for these. Don't worry, that's not a crack in my screen. It's just a screen protector. I know you guys are concerned. 2.5 squared, or sorry, 2.5 times 2.5 is 6.25. So it doesn't have to be a whole number. 6.25. And now, x minus 0, well, is just x squared. Y minus 0 is just y squared. So when you're at the origin, you're going to see x and y squared. It's pretty straightforward here. Let's actually look at one more since I got a little bit of time left. You know what? Actually, we're going to cover some of the rest of this in the next video. I don't want to make these too long for you guys. So just as a quick review, remember, radius of a circle or equation of a circle is based on two things, center and radius. You need to know these two things, right? When they give us this, all we have to do is input it into the equation. Now, what's going to be difficult now, or in the next video, is they might not tell us what the radius is. We might actually have to find that from a picture or from some information that they give us and then input it into the equation. Well, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you watch the next one. All right? Keep watching these. Make sure you're keeping up with your work. And I hope you guys are doing well.